What's up guys, just Massey here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to a squad today around a SBC player from last night. He's very cheap to get and that is the player of the year, Jensen. I have had a couple of people ask me what type of team can you put him in. His nation isn't fantastic for hybrids and his league isn't very good to be honest in general, but now I built a very nice team with him, 5 games and 5 wins. We'll get into that in just a moment, so before we get started, as always, if you show your support on the video by leaving a like rating, that'd be absolutely awesome and very much appreciated. If you're new to my channel, click the subscribe button for daily FIFA content and in the comments below and your thoughts on this SBC Jensen if you've used him. And if you missed yesterday's video, it'll be down below in that description box. So today we're going with a 4-3-1-2, definitely in my top 2 formations I'd say on FIFA 17. I don't usually like 2 striker formations, but this one is very good in game. So start off with the goalkeeper and the defense. First up, Jack Butland. A lot of people think he's the most overpowered goalkeeper in the game, or definitely up there, and I would 100% agree on that. He's so damn good in game for a player that's only technically 82 rated. I noticed that especially in divisions and FUT champions, most people in their Premier League squads, despite having the likes of Aguero, the really expensive ones, they tend to have like Jack Butland in net, which it shows how good he is compared to the likes of Hugo Lloris and Petr Cech. And for someone that will cost you like 2,000 coins or so, he definitely is worth picking up. He's 6'5", 81 diving, 85 reflexes, 83 handling and 79 positioning. And next up is going to be the right back. That is going to be Serge Aurier from Paris Saint-Germain, a very controversial man in real life. Got himself into a little bit of trouble over the last few months or so, but on FIFA, he's 83 rated with 85 pace, 85 physical and 80 defending. This was my first time using Serge Aurier on FIFA 17 and I mean in game he's unbelievably good. He's great in the air. For someone that's just 5'9", he wins so many back post headers. The 85 physical along with 85 pace, he's very similar to Kyle Walker in game, but I'd probably say he's a little bit better. If I'm correct, he's very cheap in this game, and for those type of stats, that type of rating, I think he's great value for money, and I will definitely be using him again very soon. The right centre back is going to be Chris Smalling from Manchester United. This year, he's 84 rated, and in game, he's a monster. He cost me 17,000 coins, but that now was around 2 weeks or so ago, and in the 11 games I've played, he has scored 2 goals, both from corners. 6'4", medium-high work rate, 77 pace, 84 defending, and 84 physical. Partnering him next to Serge Aurier, by the way, was a very good idea because the crossing, if they decide to put a back stick, trying to outdo Chris Smalling or Serge Aurier, it's not going to be easy to do, and a fantastic defender in game. His partner is going to be John Stones from Man City. It's my first time using him this year, just like Aurier. He's 6'2", high medium work rate, 75 pace, 78 defending, and 76 physical. The main thing I really like about him though, 71 dribbling and 65 passing. The passing and his short passing stat on top of that is very good. So I like defenders that are very comfortable on the ball, and he comes into that category as well. The final defender is going to be this guy, Jorgen Skjelvik. I can't say his name. I'm not going to say too much about him though because he is only 69 rated at the end of the day. With a 91 pace, that's pretty decent, and the anchor chemistry style on him, I'll get his stats up now. So the anchor chemistry style on him gives a 97 pace, 74 defending and 77 physical. That is crazy, and that's why he felt so damn quick in game, because 97 pace, not many players will be able to beat that. Now we're going to midfielder quartet, and first let's go to right centre midfielder. That is going to be Jean-Daniel Akpro from Toulouse. He cost me 3,000 coins last night, and his stats on card are very good for a silver player. 77 pace, 74 dribbling, 70 shot and defending, 72 passing and 68 physical. Of course, with basic chemistry style, every single stat gets a decent boost. One thing about him though, he has 68 physical on card and in game only 57 strength, but to be honest, I didn't find that a problem whatsoever. In fact, he felt pretty strong and very competent at using the LT button. His only other poor stats in game, by the way, are his free kick accuracy as well as penalties, so a player's very well rounded and can pretty much do anything in midfield. Now we're going to centre midfielder Pierre-Emile Højbjerg from Southampton. He cost me 5,900 coins last night. He's 6'1", 5 games, 0 goals, 0 assists. That isn't fantastic, but I really liked him in game. He's not the quickest of players, 68 pace, but with that anchor chemistry style on him, it makes him more of a brute in the CM role. In fact, it gives him 75 pace, 77 defending, and 83 physical. On top of being 6'1", that is very decent to have. 72 passing, 75 dribbling are fine by me anyway. The shooting stat, not all that important, as I'm pretty sure I didn't have any long shots at all, or any situations to have one with him. The final CM is going to be this man, the SBC Player of the Year, Mike Jensen, who plays for Rosenborg in the Tippeligaen, and is a player that I think will cost you around like say 15k or so. He's so cheap to get. My squad literally consisted of having bronze players with a random gold inform up front, and the reason I had a gold inform is because I packed him a couple of weeks ago, and I think he's definitely worth getting, even if you use him as a super sub. Just look at those stats. And I know it says 5 games, 0 goals, 0 assists, but the main reason for that, most of my centre mids in this game don't tend to contribute in regards to goals or assists, because that's to do with the attackers and the cam. They give the ball to the cam, he passes it on to the strikers, and so on, so forth. And the rest of his stats though, with basic chemistry style on him, he has 83 pace, 85 dribbling, 83 shot, 83 passing, 73 defending, and 84 physical. I'll talk about him in more detail throughout the gameplay part of the video, but one thing I want to mention, I was going to try a silver inform. I think I've got him in my club still from a few weeks ago, but I never got around to using it. But now this gold card is so sick to have, especially again for the price you're really paying for him. And the cam is this man, Christian Eriksen from Tottenham, and to be honest, definitely one of my favourite cams I've used so far on FIFA 17. It's 7 games, 4 goals and 5 assists. He has 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, which I say every single time. That for me is like near enough the perfect combination, just like Kevin De Bruyne has had over the last couple of FIFAs. He has 76 pace and 76 shot, 84 passing and 84 dribbling. And even if you don't make this squad, if you have a Premier League team and you have a cam, I would recommend trying Eriksen at least for a few games. Now we've gone to the strike partnership, and let's start off with a silver striker, the silver Ibrahimovic, Yusuf Poulsen. Now this man is 6'4", 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, 88 pace, 74 dribbling and 77 physical. I think he actually outscored Braithwaite in this team. For some reason, despite having 65 shot, he's so clinical. And I've done a full video about him, so there's not really too much else to say other than the fact I really like him in game and he's a bit of a brute. The other striker is going to be this man, the inform Martin Braithwaite from Toulouse. When it was first released a couple of weeks ago, I was planning to use him at striker next to Yusuf Poulsen like in this team. The cam was going to be Laudrup. But since then, I did sell Laudrup, and now Eriksen is the cam for this team. And like I mentioned before, he was a revelation in the cam role. But striker Braithwaite, he cost me 36,000 coins, 5 games, 3 goals and 3 assists. Now I personally don't think 3 goals, 3 assists in 5 games is very good. He's more of a playmaker striker than a goal scorer, which is kind of strange, especially given he has a silver striker next to him. But his on card stats are still brilliant. 87 pace, 83 dribbling, 80 shots, 77 passing and 81 physical. To make it cheaper, just get his normal card. But there is a team. Let's get into the gameplay and show you what Jensen and the rest of the players can do. And now we move on to the gameplay part of the video like we always do. So first up, played 5 games as team, won all 5, and a player of the year Jensen, despite his stats saying 0 goals, 0 assists, he really is a fantastic player. His stats, like even better with basic chemistry style on him. I think he's very cheap to get. Like if you've got a spare 15k, which most you probably do at this stage of FIFA, I mean foot champs, it does pay out a lot, and 15k or so for a player that could be very useful off the bench in foot champions or so on and so forth, I think is a very good option to have on the bench anyway. But that is just my thoughts on this card. You can make this team very cheap, by the way, if you switch out some of the informs and also for their regular cards. And Jensen, like I mentioned before, he's very cheap anyway. And also, if you take, I think it's Chris Smalling, who's like 15k plus, have any English centre back there, and it should be all good to go. So yeah, swap out Chris Smalling for any English centre back and Braithwaite for his normal card, and this team is very budget. I just have to quickly check back and look at the squad itself. There is Chris Smalling's goal, by the way. I'm pretty sure. For some reason, I think Yusuf Poulsen headed that, but apparently Chris Smalling got the final touch. Now we're going to the attack then. The attack was brilliant, has a mixture of everything. Christian Eriksen at cam, by the way, is a complete dream. 5-star weak foot. In essentially any like hard opportunity you get with him, you can take it like left foot or right foot, and it will probably be the same outcome. Even with passing, he can thread through a ball very well. This game in particular, this guy got really unlucky. The first goal it was what they call FIFA age. And the second one, I scored a tackle. I mean, that was how this game was going. Then I saved this penalty. This was, I think it was a Premier League sweat team. I put a few clips here and there of Jensen trying a long shot. He has got in his locker, but unfortunately, I did not score any. The midfield and the defence are also stacked in regards to pace and also physicality. The left back, despite being 69 rated, was very decent in game. Probably the fact that anchor card, I don't always believe in chemistry styles, by the way. He probably didn't have 97 pace, but he still felt very, very quick aside from that fact. Højbjerg at centre mid done a fantastic job, as did the guy next to him. I think it's called Akpra or something from Toulouse. A fantastic little player. Although his price right now, I'm recording this part of the video about 2 days after the first bit. And if I'm correct, like he's part of the squad building challenge for Lacazette. And them players are going for an absolute shit ton right now. So his price may be slightly inflated, as does the same apply to Braithwaite and also Serge Aurier, guys. But that is going to be the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, show your support by leaving a like rating. That'd be absolutely awesome and very much appreciated. If you're new to my channel, click the subscribe button for daily FIFA content and the comments below. If you bought this Jansen or tried this Jansen, let me know how he played for you, like I said before, in the comments. And tomorrow, there should be some stuff around SBC Lacazette. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.